3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the show!
It's cause Zelda's here on the SNES. Everybody's here on the SNES. We got Fox and Kirby and Mario. People in submarines killing each other. And there's people all over the world. And they're all fighting over Blade Runners, and something else. We also got Google phones. Everyone's Google phone.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Welcome to Trend Settings, episode 62. We're back. We've got more
62.
Microphones again. I'm going to move it to just here. Hopefully that didn't ruin
Just
the sound.
7 more to go, guys.
Yes, 7 more till something. Now, this is episode 62. We are Group Settings. The show is Trend Settings. Welcome. My name is Ali.
My name is Chris.
I'm Nick.
Oh, I'm Jono.
We got 4 topics this
I was really excited that Nick was here. Much more excited than Nick sounded to be here.
I'm excited. I'm playing a game. It's fun.
we got 4 topics. As you can see, we got the Super Nintendo Classic Mini, or however you say it. I've heard it said about 20 different ways.
I call it a
Someone
SNES.
put the box out of frame, but maybe bring it down. It was on the shelf lower before, I swear.
Oh, we want to see.
Now, second topic, Submarine Nightmare. You won't believe this story. Topic 3, Google Pixel had like a conference thing, and it's crazier than it sounds. And number 4, Blade Runner 2049. Non-spoilery, we're going to talk about it. Chris and I had an encounter with it.
Whoa.
But first up, Evelyn says we're sounding great tonight.
Woohoo! Hi,
It's probably because Chris hasn't talked yet, so save your.
He said Chris, but he said it really softly. You probably didn't hear it.
Well, we got 4 mics now, and I've tuned the knobs to each person's voice volume.
Tune those knobs.
He knows
You
his
love
way
our
around a
tuning knobs, don't you, Ali?
Thanks, Chris. Is that Gallagher? Anyway. Okay, so we got the Super Nintendo Mini. Chris, how has your experience been?
Well, I don't know. I got mine later than you guys because I pre-ordered it and it came in the mail, right?
What an idiot.
I thought I was being smart. Turns out, I probably was. But
What?
I've enjoyed it. I think I've played it more than you guys anyway, but I've had a lot of fun. I've only played a few games so far. I haven't had a go at everything. As is the way with these things, they tend to be, I don't know. I've never played a lot of the games on there before, so some of them are quite challenging to me. These old games seem quite difficult.
Yeah, it's from the era of where games used to like punish you,
Yeah.
but were also kind of designed to eat quarters because it was still arcade and home console.
Mm.
So games like Contra, which is just like everything's one hit, everything kills you,
Yeah.
and you get like 3 lives, 4 continues. I don't know how many levels there are because I've never made it past level 3.
Mm.
But
What?
Case in point,
Dang it.
Nick has just
play
done.
Contra right now and watch how quickly you
It's
die.
so hard.
What have you been playing most, Ali?
Mainly Super Mario World
Mm.
because that's like the first video game I remember playing like
Ooh.
in my life.
That's deep.
That one and Mortal Kombat, but it doesn't have Mortal Kombat on it.
What?
Yeah,
Street Fighter.
it does have Street Fighter surprisingly,
What?
but they also have it on Switch, so they probably just got a good relationship with whoever
Capcom.
does. Yeah, Capcom.
Mm.
Actually, there's like half the games are Capcom. I feel like Contra's Capcom, Street Fighter's Capcom.
Yep.
Something else. Mega Man's
Mega
Capcom.
Man's Capcom.
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of Mega Man. Mega Man is hard. I've never played it.
Super hard.
Yeah, but
I couldn't
it's
get
fun.
I couldn't get past the first stage.
Yeah, everything has like a limited amount of lives, and you die all the time.
Yeah.
That just isn't what games are like these
It's
days.
just the old concept, I guess, that we're not used to.
Yeah, like actually making a game hard so that you replay it more instead of giving you infinite continues and infinite lives.
Yeah.
Well, actually, like, matters if you can finish it.
Yeah.
Or, like, what level you get to is, like, an achievement.
Yeah.
Requires a bit of skill.
Because like when I had a Super Nintendo when I was little, it was like I had one game. That was pretty much it.
Mm.
And you'd rent some every now and again.
Yeah. I did not have a Super Nintendo when I was little. My friend had one. I played Mario Kart on his a few times, but the first thing we got was a Nintendo 64.
So why were you so stoked about getting the the other classic, the one before this.
Because I do like playing those games, and it had. I'm a bit of a collector. I'm a bit of a hoarder myself.
Right.
I like to have everything.
Like Benicio del Toro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, he's the collector.
He's the collector. I'm a bit of a collector.
Benicio del Toro doesn't.
Yeah,
That's
he just said
exactly
he was
what
a
he meant. That's exactly what he was saying.
That was the joke, guys.
Saying the. I know what you're saying.
I'm
Nick.
playing a game.
I'm with you. I'm
He's
with
playing
you.
Contra, so excuse him.
Well, that's
What?
the whole.
Chris doesn't have any
Good one,
Infinity
Nick.
Stones.
That's the whole question with these things. Is like, why do we need them? Like, we can get an emulator on my computer. I could play on my computer anytime I want.
Think about it though. They're like a functional picture frame. They look cool on a shelf,
Yeah,
and you can actually play games on them.
I love how it looks.
Should they have more games on them? Yes. Do they? No.
What do you want?
Should you be
Alan?
able to plug it into your computer and just like download whatever game you want?
I think you can if you want to, but
Really?
it's not legal.
Oh,
So
right.
about this controversy.
Contra?
Oh, Dave.
Controversy 3 is when you break these things apart like a coconut, there isn't milk inside. There's the same chips that were inside
It's
the.
not like a coconut at all.
There's another coconut.
No, there's
Why
not
would you
coconut
mention the
in
coconut? Why would you mention the coconut?
It's like a
in the first
coconut
place?
because you open a coconut.
It's like an onion.
Something with something inside it, like a Kinder Surprise.
Like a chest.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, even. It's the exact same thing as the NES Mini, which is what came before this. So the NES and
Makes
then
sense.
the Super Nintendo were the line of consoles from Nintendo.
I follow.
And it's exactly the same thing on the inside in terms of like structure of the hardware, like chips and what else goes in a computer, Jono?
Gold.
Memory.
Yeah, RAM.
CPU.
Memories.
They're just like a
those
a
little-
computer on a board, right?
Yeah.
Just like one board.
There are like
So-
these tiny
Wouldn't really
people
need
who
anything
live on
else.
the board.
Leprechauns.
Yeah, so people were hypothesizing they're going to break into this one so much quicker because it's the same hardware, which is great for people who want more games on it.
Yeah.
Because like
It is.
it is tiny, like it's the size of like your hand, but think about how much storage you have on your phone, and that's like a quarter of the size of this.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of this is aesthetic, though. It's super light. It's lighter than your phone.
Yeah, I'm just saying, by like how the size of that, they could have 10,000 games on it.
Games like of this
Oh, yeah.
size.
Yeah.
And
Because when I
Yeah, no
download
way.
these kind of games on my Switch, they're like 200 megs. They're not huge.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You can fit like SD cards now. What are they
Yeah,
like?
seriously.
256 gigs on like a tiny like thing that fits on
outrageous.
your fingerprint.
Yeah.
But you gotta have somewhere to plug your controllers in. Can't plug your controllers in an SD card.
True.
Got you there.
You did. Well done.
How does it compare to the NES Mini, Chris?
It's the same thing, just different games, right?
Right.
And more buttons.
And different control.
yeah.
More buttons.
I love this controller.
I have one gripe about the controller is that it's not wireless, and that bugs me.
What can you
Yeah,
do?
it-
Yeah?
Because like, okay, if you're playing on a big TV, right? These cords aren't long enough to reach your lounge.
The cords are longer than the NES Mini, so thank you Nintendo. But
Longer
Are
there's-
than-
they really? Because I got it out and I'm like, surely they fixed this. Is it like 10 centimeters longer? It doesn't
it's
feel that much longer.
probably double the length.
How did you do it on the old one?
I had to buy an extension. It's outrageous. It's seriously
I
outrageous.
can see why they wouldn't do wireless though, because it would add quite a lot to the like you would have to charge this,
Yeah,
like
true.
a controller. You would have to have more stuff going on in the actual thing.
The price would probably go up.
Price would go up, and it would be like would be more hardware in there.
Yeah, and they
It
don't
would
want
be
that.
more
Yeah, but
complicated.
just make the cord longer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the cord longer is the thing.
We dealt with cords through our childhood, honestly.
But look, we can say mean things, but Nintendo, the cord is longer than the NES, which is just I don't know, I don't understand.
And they actually
It's
made
incomprehensible.
they made more than 10 this time.
And they made more than 10. Like, everyone and their uncle has got one.
Do you feel less
As far as I
special
know.
that you pre-ordered it and that other people got it?
No, I've been super excited because everyone has one. I can talk to people about it.
I tried to pre-order one like 3 months ago and they're like, no, it's not available. And then the day it came out, I saw Nick's picture of it. And I was like, oh, I heard Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Reggie.
Me and Reggie go way back.
Reg.
He's the president of Nintendo of America. He's like the giant gorilla looking dude. That's not racist. He's just
That's Donkey
He's just
Kong.
got big arms. Anyway, that went somewhere I didn't mean it to. He said we're gonna make more this time, and everyone's like, "Yeah, sure, mate."
Yeah, mate, sure.
Yeah,
sure.
Because they've been having problems with shortages of switches,
Yeah.
shortages of these things, because the chips are hard to get something.
Yeah.
Let's go Coles.
There's only so many chip manufacturers in the world.
Smiths.
So-
Kettle.
You got the joke before I did. Damn it.
Good one, guys.
I'm playing the game. That's my excuse.
How good's
That's my
Mario
excuse.
World?
You've said that like 8 times now already.
I'm just letting you know. If I say anything stupid, it's because of this.
Yeah, that's why. But yeah, like I called up Harvey Norman or something because I wanted to pick like the obscure place no one goes to, and they're like, "We've got 15." I'm like, "Oh, are they like selling quick?" He's like, "We've sold like 2." I'm like, "Oh." So can I just come get one? He's like, "Yeah." Can you hold it for me? He's like, "Don't worry about it, just come." So then I went to a different store because it was closer and said, "Do you have any?" And because EB, and I got like my loyalty card to EB.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you want the carrots? You want the carrots?
You want the carrots?
And they're like, "Yeah, we got 3." And I'm like, "Oh, sweet."
That poor guy was probably really sad
Yeah.
that you
Nah,
didn't
he
turn
has
up.
He's still holding it for you.
He's just holding. He's standing at the
Where
counter
is he?
with it in his hand.
Where are you, Alexander?
No, we had a great conversation though. I was like, "I thought there was going to be none." He's like, "Yeah." Turns out they actually made like more
Are
than
they
a couple.
Are they still making them? Is it continued
They
production?
do. They do
or-
like limited runs. So I think
Right.
it's like they print a certain amount of pieces of paper,
Yeah.
then distribute the pieces of paper,
It's a weird
and then print
analogy.
more pieces of paper.
It's- You could just say the thing that you were actually talking about.
I realized that.
Print the
At the beginning of the
Nintendos.
analogy, but I just kept going.
But you're right. It does feel a little bit less special because, like, the NES, like I know no one has one, and that's like kind of cool. But I don't really mind.
Honestly, I feel like I like
Doesn't
the
affect
games
me.
better on your NES one as well.
I think they're a bit more.
Different.
What's the
Versatile.
longevity?
Diversity?
Longevity?
Longevity.
I don't know.
You reckon?
Because I feel like most of the games on this one are really long single-player story ones,
Yeah, there are some like RPGs and old games.
whereas like the multiplayer ones, the only one you can play 2 people on the screen at the same time, I think, is Kirby and Street Fighter
Mario Kart.
and Mario Kart.
Oh.
The rest of them are like multiplayer, but it's like turn multiplayer. So like Donkey Kong, you can be Donkey Kong or Diddy,
Yeah.
not both of them at the same time. Mario, you got to take turns.
But Donkey Kong on the last one, I played for so long, just by myself.
That was embarrassing. What just happened on the screen?
I'm not great at this.
Nick, you
Fine.
don't have an
I-
excuse on this.
I did the test on my niece of seeing if like classic games translate to like modern people,
Yeah,
and she freaking loves Kirby and Zelda.
Yeah.
But she loves Zelda because she played like the recent Zelda on the Switch,
uh-huh.
and she just loves princesses. So it's so weird how that just translates to every girl. It's like whoever came up with the princess marketing, like,
Oh,
is a genius.
yeah.
I hate it.
You hate
Yeah,
it.
Princess marketing was pretty good.
Yeah.
The whole Purple Rain thing.
Yeah, that's princes, not princesses. It's very different pronunciation.
I also
Yo.
I can't wait to like show this to my nieces and nephews. I don't have kids, but maybe one day.
Yeah,
Tilly?
and
Tilly will love
but like surprisingly, they liked like the games you wouldn't think they liked. Like they love Street Fighter.
Yeah.
And
Everyone loves Street
I
Fighter.
don't
you-
like Street Fighter.
But all they gotta do is just press kick.
it's just a button mash.
It's like the first fighting game.
And they
that
want to be
we've
the
ever
girl,
played.
so they're all both Chung Li. And you know when you kick with Chung Li, you do like that special kick.
Pulling off a special move for the first time is an amazing feeling.
Yeah, I forgot how hard it was to Hadouken with the freaking Super Nintendo controller.
Yeah,
I
your
can't do a
thumbs
Dragon Punch on Street Fighter. At the moment.
Your thumbs get quite sore.
Yeah,
on
it's
that
not.
controller.
It's not analog.
Because
It's
the
all-
hard edges
Yeah,
like, dig
Yeah.
into your thumbs.
it's really hard.
Yeah, like it only works like every 4th time I do it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you find the controller is like well made? Speaking of trying to get
It feels
the,
exactly the same.
right.
Yeah, and I forgot how badly. No, it's not. It's alright.
Oh.
It was good for the time. It's just when you're playing the new stuff, it's just not. It's you notice the quality drop.
Yeah.
In
You definitely
a lot,
notice
yeah.
the fact that these were not designed for a human hand. It's almost like they were designed to sit flat and you to like play it like a joystick, like an arcade game.
You reckon?
Yeah, it's like they
No.
started with arcade controllers and
Yeah,
made them smaller,
that's
but they
true.
kept the flatness. Like it's not designed to sit in your hand
Yeah,
like
it
new
was-
ones are.
I feel like not till the Xbox came around was it
Yeah.
designed for like ergonomics or whatever. Is
Yeah, like
ergonomics
even
the right word?
PlayStation. Yeah. Oh, the Nintendo 64 one was at least bigger.
Oh yeah, it
fit in your hand.
too.
Yeah.
Like
PlayStation's one was always like,
This
I'm
was the
gonna get
first one
RSI.
Until the
with
PS4.
This was the first one with the top The top triggers, I remember. Because
Really?
this coming out, I was like, oh,
Yeah,
oh, that was
the
really
shoulders.
cool. The shoulders. Because you couldn't play Street Fighter with 4 buttons, you needed 6, right?
Ah,
And
yeah.
This was the only controller you could use at the time
Makes
to play
sense.
Street Fighter.
Makes sense. So was PlayStation the first one? Did PlayStation come out before Nintendo 64?
Same-ish time.
Which was the first one that had a joystick on the controller?
N64, I think.
I'm pretty sure PS1 was after because PS1 was initially developed as the disk drive for a Nintendo thing, and then Nintendo ditched it and switched back to cartridge stuff. And PlayStation was like, we've already done all this crap, let's just make a console.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Nintendo.
I know too much about video game knowledge. I will readily admit that.
Did you have a PlayStation 1?
No,
PSX.
my friend did though.
Right.
Isn't it the PSX? Wasn't the PlayStation 1 the little portable one they made?
That was the PlayStation.
PlayStation-
They've all kind
because
of had a
PlayStation
portable
1 and
version.
PlayStation 2 came out at the same time. PlayStation 1 was a little portable one that you could plug in. Because it was just PlayStation. It didn't have a number.
Yeah,
it was the
just
first one.
PlayStation. It was the first
And then
one.
they kind of named it the PSX.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either.
PS1 was a portable one.
I don't think it was.
It wasn't portable. It was just smaller.
Yeah, it was like smaller, but it came out almost the same time as the PS2.
PS2.
That's not true because I remember my Indonesian friend. This isn't going racist, but my Indonesian friend
Starting,
had
but not
the
going.
import because back then Asian consoles came out like 2 years before the
Uh-huh.
Australian and the American version came out, and he had a
Right.
PS2 that like you had to put this illegal disc, not illegal, but like it transferred the region lock and stuff
Yeah.
back when things
Ah.
started
I
region
remember
locks.
those.
Ah,
And
is that how you
it would let you
jailbroke
play.
it?
That would how you play.
There was a
Australian
button.
games.
Okay, so I had to do this thing where the disc, you put the disc in, and you had to, the thing that tells you that the disc is closed. You had to hold it down, and let the disc spin up, and then when it had finished loading, you take the disc out and you put the pirated stuff. It's not the copied disc
Wow.
in there.
Yeah, so there was definitely a wait for the PS2 because I remember playing it.
Right,
and waiting
okay.
For the PS2.
Alright.
I remember
But
there used to be a shop in Chinatown that sold pirated DVDs.
Of course there
Used
was.
to.
Yeah.
Well, they're probably just out of business now, right?
Yeah, DVDs.
Not DVDs, PlayStation games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did you know they only stopped making PS2s like 4 years ago?
Yeah.
That thing had the longest life cycle.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it sell the most? Is that the number
Yeah,
one?
it's still got the record.
Jeez.
Except I think one of the handhelds, like the original one
Game
of the Game
Boy.
Boy Color or something
Yeah.
does. Because it's just Tetris.
But they're
Tetris on the go,
they're a
it's a big
separate
seller.
class, I'd say.
Yeah, people don't usually put them together.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make a note of it.
You just want to slip another one in there, eh?
Yeah. Again, I have a lot of video game knowledge that's so useless.
Yeah, right.
Cool.
You guys got what are your summary on it, Chris?
So far, so good. I don't have the time at the moment to like get into
Sorry, how much does it cost?
these games deep.
115?
125.
Yeah.
Worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to always have these, especially Super Mario World. Like I'll play that till I die. This game's pretty perfect.
Yeah. It looks cool. I mean, just sitting in your lounge room, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a nice shelf thing. Anyone like my brother didn't know I was bringing it over, and I pulled it out, and he goes, "What is that?" Because Super Nintendo was like the one we all got first,
Yeah.
and it was just like he was immediately like, "Let's play it right now," and he got to play it with his daughter, and it was like really beautiful.
It's beautiful, baby.
Just translating
Do you have a
time.
daughter, Chris?
Transcending time and space.
Yeah, but like he hated Kirby and she loved Kirby, and they were trying to play it together.
Right.
Hilarious. I should have recorded it. Anyway,
Cool.
let's go from a lovely story about
Wait.
father-daughter connection